Anytime we stop addictions or attachments, more life force starts to flow. Addictions, they hold a part of our mind hostage, and then our energy and attention and everything starts going into this addiction about like, how can I do this? I need this, whatever. I need weed. I need to smoke weed. Oh, I need my coffee. Oh, I need to look at some things on the internet, and oh, I need to masturbate to escape how I feel. You see, the attention and thoughts go into this addiction, and then what happens? It shows. There's less life force flowing through our channels because it's being obstructed by this addiction. Not to mention the addictions, they're low vibrational. So that brings the vibration of our whole being down on some level. So when we start to transcend, be free of these addictions, more light starts to flow. More energy starts to flow, hence the byproduct of energy flowing unobstructedly, the byproduct of that is more light starts to come through our body and skin and everything else. That's the highest, you can say, medicine for purity. It's higher than water fasting, taking herbs, whatever. You live a life that's clean inside. You can say pure heart, clean mind. That's the ultimate detox. That's the ultimate tonic purifier. You do that. You want to do water fasting on top of that, it's cool, like whatever. Because that's the real medicine, this light that's inside people, but usually it's obscured. It's okay. It's an evolutionary thing. We got to work through this. I'm making a video on my other channel, Spiritual Renaissance, for those who, that's where it's at, is waking up spiritually. Then you can go see that channel. The link's on my channel homepage here, and so you can just click it. I'm making a video saying, actually, if we're free of every addiction and every attachment, automatically spiritual awakening is right there. It's just automatic. Because these addictions and attachments, particularly PMO, there's different levels of addictions, as you know. PMO is a heavy one. The heavier the addiction, the more light it's going to block you. If you're free of all these addictions, there's going to be an automatic sense of balance. Your frequency's automatically going to be raised. Your consciousness is automatically going to expand. And so automatically, your whole perception on life is going to be different. It's like you're wearing new glasses. So semen retention, this is one of the deepest, most important, it's one of the deepest, the PMO is one of the deepest addictions you can have. It is. Quitting nicotine, quitting caffeine, I mean, depending, like if you're smoking 6 packs a day, like that's bad, or if you're drinking 10 cups of coffee, yeah. But generally, the caffeine, the nicotine, edging, if you're doing, if you're doing it sometimes, those things are less important than breaking this PMO addiction. This is up there. This is up there with like quitting. I don't know. Can I put it up there with heroin and other things? If you've been doing PMO long enough, yeah, I'll put it up there with that. It's a very poisonous, dark vortex that the mind gets sucked into when we're doing this PMO. And so no light's going to be coming out of you. You're going to be walking around looking dead. Those that you guys have been on a longer streak, you tell me, like, you know who's dropping loads and who isn't. You just see it. Like, it's just so obvious. It's so clear, You don't judge them. If you're high enough, you're going to have compassion for them. You don't judge them. Oh man, look, he's dropping loads all the time, huh? Yeah, you don't do that. So, but see, here's the other thing, like, because what's the title is going to be something like, I don't know, semen retention to make you shine like the sun, or something. See, people start doing this they start doing semen retention because they want to shine so that then they can get the girls. That's okay. I did too. Like, everybody has to do that. But that's like how the mind is using semen retention for its own purpose. It's like the mind sees your deeper tendency now, your deeper, you can say, powers are activating. It wants you to do good. The mind like sees that. Remember, there's always this little war inside. Positive against the negative, your higher nature against your lower nature. Okay. So the lower nature sees your higher nature has been activated now, and it can't do nothing about that. It can't tell you, like, don't listen to that. You're already going to listen to it. Meaning, the tendency to be free of PMO is already activated. The lower self knows, like, okay, he's going to try to do this. So I have to accept that. How else can I do? How can I break him? How can I got an idea. I'm gonna cooperate with his feeling and tendency to do semen retention, and I'm gonna turn it around on him and say, look, yeah, man, full on, do semen retention. It's really important. You need to do it. This is the lower self talking, right? The mind. You need to do it. And so then you'll get all the girls, man. And it doesn't tell you, it doesn't pose the question which would be, well, why do I care if I get so much attraction and attention from girls? It don't say that, because that question will destroy this nonsense of, like, trying to get attraction from girls. Just do introspection, do self-inquiry, ask yourself, why is that tendency? You don't have to ask why is the tendency there to want so much attraction. It's already there. Like, it's okay. Ask yourself, why is that so important? Why is it so important that when I go out, that girls give me some attention? Like, really? Is it that important? You know how much time and energy I waste on trying to see if a girl looks at me, and then I just end up doing it over and over and over and over again? Like, it doesn't end. It just increases. It doesn't decrease. You got to look at that. That's core. That's core. The core principle that starts this whole PMO and perpetuates it. That's the core reason for edging, for lusting, for PMO, for this whole thing, is just being overly, excessively infatuated with the female form and energy. You got to get this energy from inside. Otherwise, there's always going to be a market outside yourself to try to use as a false dependence to give you something that you already have that you're not aware of. That's the thing. So those who are ready, go see my other channel, Spiritual Renaissance. That's the main channel. These other 3 channels, I take people and bring them there. Because that channel is for those who want to realize who we are, our true nature. Our true nature doesn't have a body. This body's happening in our true nature. But see, most people think this is what they are, this little human self. It's running around trying to get girls. Okay. I don't think I should. You want to hear more about that, go to my spiritual channel. Because I'm talking to all different levels, you know. I know. So, when you do semen retention, because you organically know this is what you're supposed to do. You're not doing it to get girls. I mean, at first maybe, but at some point, as you grow in wisdom, you're going to see like, wait a minute, man, when I do semen retention, I'm living like in the fullest version of myself. This is how I'm supposed to feel. I'm supposed to feel balanced. It's night and day difference when I'm doing PMO versus when I'm on a good streak of semen retention. Like, it's like when I did plant medicine. When I did, I remember the first time I did San Pedro cactus. It's in the family of the peyote, in case you guys don't know what it is. It's a cactus, natural, grows wild in Ecuador, in the mountains. First time I did that, I was like, this is my natural state. This is it. Why? Because it balanced things, it calmed the mind, and then all that was left, you can say, it was the true nature, the consciousness, presence. There was just presence. There was just feeling, just this vibration, this movement of life force, and it wasn't mixed with any thought streams and this, and I got to do that, and desires, etc. Where are the girls? No, it's meditative. That's what meditation is when you're just bathing in your own vibration of this feeling that you're existing right now. There's something that knows it's existing. I know I'm getting spiritual, but I can't help it. It's flowing. There's this vibration like something's just here. It's very subtle. So that's what the plant medicine did. So my point is, when I started doing semen retention, it was so nice not having this obsessive compulsive thinking that kept taking me back to the internet all the time and doing all this stupid stuff. It's like that was gone. I was free, like my mind was free, so it was more relaxed. And it was great. So guess what? Started to shine more. Then, next level, it took a while, some years, I had to start looking at edging. Because even though I was doing semen retention, I was still trying to get attraction from the girls. But take it easy. You can't do all this overnight. You try, but you chill. Progress, not perfection. Remember that. Write it down so you don't forget, because the mind will beat you up. But semen retention is one of the most positive things that you can do. It's just, you can stop alcohol, you can stop weed, but if you're still doing PMO, that's going to nullify like all your benefits that you're getting from quitting the other addictions. This is core spiritual just rejuvenation when you're doing semen retention with the right motives. So I encourage you to continue. You keep going. Leave me any questions you have. If you're having a hard time, go to the 12-step programs to give you some support. Sex Porn Addicts Anonymous is a good one. You can Google that and go to these Zoom meetings. It's free. Do whatever you got to do to keep you motivated and in your highest self, okay? Whatever that is. Eat clean, be around good company, good environment, take care of yourself, go to sleep early, don't watch violent sexual movies all night. Just do common sense things. We got to get back to basics. The basics is where it's at. Don't go clubbing and rave partying and all that. You know, just, yeah, be normal. All right, see you.